Hello traders, welcome back to DerivNavigatorAcademy. In today's video, I'll be speaking about the even odd phone strategy, okay? As you all know, when Deriv updated their site to the new interface, it caused a lot of problems because the strategies that we were using on the old site became difficult to implement, okay? Yeah, so how do you actually trade even odd when you have your phone? Now, as for those who have watched my video on even odd, you'll know this strategy, okay? Now, you come to this market, all right, and you analyze it. So what do you do first? As you know, in even odd, we have even numbers and odd numbers, all right? So you will come here and count the number of odd numbers above 10%, all right? So you come, let's say you count 0. 0 is below 10, don't count it. 2 is above 10%, so it is 1. 4 is below, don't count it. 6 is above 10%, 2. 8 is below, don't count it. So currently, we only have 2 even numbers above 10%. All right, and then we do the same to odd numbers. So we come, 1 is above 10%, we count it 1. 3 is above 10%, we count it 2. All right, 5 is above 10%, 3. All right, so we currently have 3 odd numbers above 10% and 2 even numbers above 10%. So what do we deduce from this? So the deduction from this is that odd numbers, or the odd market, or the odd side is more powerful than the even market. Okay, yeah, so this is what to basically do. So I can just go to another market. As you all know, if you're a beginner, please focus on volatility 10 1s, 15 1s, 25 1s, 30 1s, and 50 1s. Volatility 100 1s moves so fast. So if you're a beginner and you're just mastering the strategy that you're using, it can be difficult for you. So I'll come to volatility 10 1s, all right? Yeah, as a beginner, guys, focus from volatility 10 1s to 50 1s unless you have really mastered the strategy that you're using. Remember, guys, the volatility you're using will determine the level of success that you have in Deriv. So be careful with the volatility that you're using. All right, yeah, now I'll come to volatility 10 1s and do the same. And guys, I'll be mentioning the entry point, so please guys stay tuned and please subscribe if you're interested and if you want to see more of this, okay? Now let us go to volatility 10 1s. Again, let us count. 0 is above 10%, 1. 2 is above 10%, 2. 4 is above 10%, 3. 6 is above 10%, 4. Okay, so currently you have 4 even numbers above 10%. We go to odd. 1 is below 10%, don't count it. 3 is below, don't count it. 5 is below, don't count it. 7 is below. So currently, we have 4 even numbers above 10% and we don't have any odd number above 10%. So what does this show us? It shows us that the even market is really strong. Okay? It is really powerful. Now, what do you do now once you identify this? Okay, once you've identified the most powerful side, what do you do next? If you're using your bot, this is what you do. You go to your bot, set it up, set the correct volatility, and run it. Okay? Yeah, I've heard a lot of people saying that you should time. No, don't time. Once you identify the market is suitable for whatever volatility you're using, all right, just go to the market, set it, to your bot, set it up, and run it. Now, when you're trading manually, now this is where you have to be careful. Now, if you're trading manually, you will do this. Okay, first of all, even before you set up your bot, okay, this is what you do. Now, you will come to, now when you're trading manually, okay, I know what you're asking yourself right now. Does the position of the green percentage or the red percentage matter in this strategy? And no, it doesn't. Unfortunately, no. Okay, in this market, you determine the stronger side by the numbers. So that is how you count the number of even numbers above 10 and the number of odd numbers above 10. And then from the two, we identify which one is more powerful, and then you go with that side. Because most times when you rely on the green number, on the green percentage, it will tend to give you a wrong signal. Okay? Yeah, I know most of you have tried whereby you go to the market, you identify that the number with the green circle is odd, and then you try to trade odd and you experience some losses and you start wondering, where am I going wrong? Okay? Yeah, so yes, you can use the green percentage as a factor to predict your strategy, but it is not reliable. That is why I'm saying for even odd, ensure you count the number of even numbers above 10 and the number of odd numbers above 10. And another thing that you should know, in even odd, losses will be there, but recovery is what saves your account. Okay, so whenever you're trading even odd, ensure you have enough capital in your account. That is what will actually save you from blowing your account, okay? In even odd, losses will be there, okay? I told you guys, for those who have watched my videos, even odd is a 50-50 chance market. But now, using the right strategy is what will eliminate this 50-50 and put you at a higher position of actually winning. Okay? Now, so once you identify, as I've said for the bot, run it. When you're trading manually, you will do this. Now, we don't have the ticker, especially if you're using a phone, you don't have the ticker. Unless you have a laptop or an iPad, that is now when you can use that ticker, the red triangle that jumps from number to number. When you're trading manually, you will use the numbers. As you can see, below volatility 10-1S, I have 9,366.4 something. Okay? Now, we'll use that second decimal place, the one that you can see on your screen is constantly changing. Okay? Now, we will wait. Listen carefully, guys. If, let's say, you have identified the market is an even market, you will wait for an odd number to appear and then you press even. Okay? Yeah, so if, sorry for that, guys. Now, if you're trading, as I've said, if you're trading, if you have identified the market is even, okay, you will go to your market, all right, and wait for an odd number, okay, to appear, and then you press even. If you're trading odd, you wait for an even number to appear, and then you press odd, okay? And guys, please be careful. Even odd and over under are very similar. If I click over under right here, and I click even odd, they are quite similar. So please be careful when you are checking out both. Okay? Yeah, they tend to be very similar and it might be confusing to a lot of traders. Okay? Now, when you're trading manually, as I've said, you wait for the ticker, for the last decimal place to, let's say you're trading odd, to appear even, and then you press odd. If you're trading odd, you wait for the last decimal place to be even, and then you press, okay? And then you press odd. Okay, so it is basically the opposite, all right? But the main thing is that you identify the strongest side. Okay, yeah, that is what will actually save you. Now, this is the trick. Now, as you can see, when I come to even odd, I don't have the analysis tool. As you can see, I cannot see any analysis tool right here. So if I want to look to count, I cannot find the place to count. So what you do is you come to over under. Now, the percentages for over under and even odd most of the times usually match a lot. Okay, you'll find that it is very similar. Okay, so so if you don't have, because I know most people are actually suffering a lot when it comes to trading even odd, because especially if you're using your phone, because you wonder, where do I count the percentages? So if you don't have a laptop, do this. Come to over under, count, identify the side which is strongest. If it is even, count. If it is odd, count. After you count and identify the strongest side, you come here to even odd, just click on even odd, and then you proceed and trade. And then after some time, go back to over under, count, and then go back to even odd. The percentages for even odd and over under, most of the time, they're the same. All right, so you don't have to struggle. So if you cannot be able to see the analysis tool whenever you're trading even odd with your phone, just come to over under and then count as I've said, and then come back to even odd and execute your trades. All right, yeah, and that is simply how you trade even odd in Deriv. All right, for the part 2 of this video, I'll be doing some live trades, so please ensure you stay tuned, turn on that subscription, click on that notification bell so that you don't miss out whenever you upload a new video. And for every subscriber, I will give you one free bot of your choice to help you start your trading journey. All right, but apart from that, guys, I appreciate you watching until the end. Please, guys, keep trading, keep pushing, okay? And please, guys, stay tuned for part 2, whereby I'll be doing some live illustrations so that you can be able to see how it actually works, okay? But apart from that, guys, I appreciate you watching until the end. Keep trading, keep pushing, and let us meet in the next one.